Welcome back to my channel Web 2.0. Today we're gonna continue our web project. We're going to design a word bootstrap menu. Let's see how it looks now. It's quite slow, so now it's open now. It's just for so it's nothing to do with our design. It's just to create a space right here. Now we are going to create first bootstrap for header. First go to get bootstrap.com. It's slow. It's getting slow. I don't know why. So slow. Okay. I'll click on get started. Here we can find. Look at this sidebar at the left side. Here you can see components. Here you can find the bootstrap for components like badge, breadcrumb, buttons, button group, card, carousel, collapse, drop downs, forms, inputs, groups, jump button, list group, media object, model, names, navbar, pagination, pop-uppers. To know how it works, first you should go and manually check these fields, and here are some examples also what you gonna do with these buttons, breadcrumb, like with these stops. Now we are going to use navbar, which is bootstrap for navbar. Here you can see the documentation navbar. Yes, what you need to know before getting started with navbar. Navbar require wrapping navbar with navbar expand for responsive, collapsing, and color scheme classes. Like when we minimize our web page or open in mobile, it should have different navbar, like drop down. It should open the drop down instead of that menu that shows in desktop first. So let's see. Yes, few examples here. Here you see this navbar. Now we minimize this. Yeah, here's the one that we get when we minimize our web page. This is why we use bootstrap for navbar. It's very easy. It opens like this in tablet or mobile view, and works as it was before on desktop. So on any devices like mobile and iPad, it's easy to navigate the pages and search button like this. Here it's not necessary. Some of the things here, some of the menu item here you can remove or add, whatever you can do with this. And here is another drop down sub menu also. It opens like this. You can if you are familiar with CSS and you know the design, you can also modify this also. You can make it smooth using CSS, change colors, everything you can change and modify this. And the main theme is this. And here you can see the drop down, and if you don't put bootstrap.js, it doesn't work because it's written in bootstrap.js file there. Here we have a link. Now let's see. Here we have a link, jQuery. After jQuery link we have a bootstrap link. So bootstrap works for the drop down here in mobile. Okay, now let's go and implement this in our project so you can better understand how to use Bootstrap for navbar. Okay, let's get started. Here we have three sections. First one is header section, main and footer. In header we have navbar, and in main section we have the things that we use as in main section. Here we can use other stuffs, and here is the footer section is there. All the footer section goes into this footer tag. In main tag we should have the website info, and in the header here we can have the menu, logo, and that's all. Okay, let's see first how it sees now, how it looks at first. Here you see we got a fine one bootstrap for menu here. It works. You don't have to do anything. You just have the links, bootstrap links, and CSS bootstrap.js and CSS links that should be properly stored, and here it works fine. Okay, and one thing we have to do is it should be inside the container. Okay, here we put another div class equal to header. Sometimes we may have top header and bottom header, so we separate it with this div. Okay, div, this is header. We comment it out so that we know which one is closing of this header. Now we put container inside the navbar. So the content of this navbar will come inside this container and have proper width, and whatever we do, just it doesn't spoil our design. So let's put it here, container, take container, and here you see the indentation is not good. To make it properly indented, just select it out, the header section only, and go to view, go to edit menu of our Sublime Text, go to line and go to re-indent. There you see it's properly indented here. Here you go. If you have to close it or minimize it, you can simply do like this when it is in proper indentation. So it's looks very nice now. Now let's see how it works. Here you see our navbar content is inside our container menu, so it looks fine, and the design when we minimize it also works very well, as you see. If you don't need search button here, you can simply remove this HTML. Here you can use, instead of navbar, here we use navbar brand. Here we can use our logo, website logo. Now we are not using anything, so I just replace this navbar with logo text. With this logo text, and here it works fine. Here we have a logo, we have a menu, home, link, and this one is disabled, so now we don't need this. So we are going to modify this. Okay, let's see. We don't need this one, and we don't need this source form either. Now you see the logo and the menu, and where we don't need this menu at the left side, so we make it to the right. To make it to the right, here in Bootstrap 4 we have the options like, here you see, like MR Auto. What it does is that when we have MR Auto class in our menu, it comes inside the at the left side. So to make it to the right, just change it, replace it with ML Auto, margin left auto, means it floats to the right. Okay, here you see it works fine. And when we minimize, you can see this hamburger menu, and when you click it, you get the drop down menu like this. Okay, now we going to stop this tutorial here, and now we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.